Hey everybody, when we um, kind of been meditating a little bit this morning, and this is the message. If you see me looking to the side, it's because I'm kind of reading. I had wrote down a lot of things, and here we go. It's always about the heart. Your heart will take you far in this 3D world, and your heart is also a part of your closeness to God. Um, if you don't care for your heart physically, what happens? Your body fails. If you don't take care of your heart spiritually, what happens? Your spirit will fail. You'll fail to pass your test. You'll fail to lead yourself through your life and to your life purpose or path. You'll have failure in all areas. Don't let your spiritual heart be in heart failure. A lot of people have physical heart failure and they neglect the fact that they're in spiritual heart failure. Some of the classic signs of heart failure could be, fluid bagging up throughout the body, swelling, kind of a congested feeling, even congestion in the lungs and all the other, some of the other organs. And I won't go deep into that. But can you imagine? You can imagine heart failure, and you can see the evidence of the swelling. You can see the evidence of feeling tired and weak, drained. Can you imagine that in your spiritual heart? Well, a lot of people are going through that. They have spiritual heart failure. They have a lot of pressure, which to me is like fluid being backed up, but they have pressure in their minds and in their hearts. They don't know how to get rid of that pressure. And the longer it sits there, higher is the chance that it won't get better. Now, there are medications, there are some healing solutions, but you have to be consistent in order for that to even bring you to wholeness. All I want to say is challenge yourself, not just taking care of your physical body, but what about your spiritual heart? Don't let yourself be bagged up and unable to move forward, living in a weakened state, being weak with everything that you do. If something happens, you can't handle it. That's what happens with your heart. Don't use your heart spiritually or your physical heart out of order, because then you become weak. Weak in your walk, weak in your spiritual walk, weak in your physical walk. Can you even walk? It's very serious. Your heart pumping in your body has a serious, we need our hearts. It's very serious. Being weighed down, having too much weight, too much pressure, too many things on your heart, overdoing things can take you down. And it's the same with your spirit. And I know this is something that normally cannot be seen, but it's there. Allow yourself to remove the things that you need to from your spiritual world and your spiritual heart as well. I don't want to have heart failure in my physical body, and I also don't want to have heart failure in my spiritual body. So take time to assess what's in your life, what you're doing in your physical world and your spiritual world, because everything goes through the heart, whether physically, spiritually, it's about the heart. And God also looks at your heart. And when you're in heart failure spiritually, you lack the depth to do the things to pass the test, and you become a failure spiritually, emotionally, mentally. And if you don't do the things that you need to do for your physical heart, you become in heart failure as well. And then you can't do your physical things. You're drained, you're tired. Everything is so hard for you to do because you are weak and your body is weakened. And I'm not talking about us that have lived a long life. and have made it 80s, 90s, 100. I'm talking about those that are still considered young and youthful, or still considered to have plenty of things to be doing in this day and time. And you shouldn't be in heart failure, spiritually or physically. That's the message. All right, y'all. When we